Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Before we dive in today, I just want to let you know that I'm not here to dictate how you should live your life, and I'm definitely not today going to offer any superficial pleasantries or unrealistic optimism. I want to jump right in with some serious stuff. Now let's start with what I call the magic word. Now, experts agree it's the most crucial word regarding the results we get from life in any language. And that word is attitude. Now, our attitude towards life shapes how life treats us. We must face the fact that we shape our own lives, and their shapes are determined by our attitudes. For instance, someone with a poor attitude towards learning won't learn much until they change their attitude. If we believe we can't do something, we likely won't. An attitude of failure means we're defeated before we even begin. So, what we receive from life and what we achieve or fail to achieve is largely due to our overall attitude. William James at Harvard University put it this way: the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. Isn't it wonderful that we have this control? It's a God-given ability. And before we discuss our attitude towards the world, let's talk about our attitude towards ourselves, as it influences how we view everything else. So, here's a strange fact. We're so familiar with ourselves that we often take ourselves for granted. We minimize what we can accomplish and believe others can achieve things we cannot. Millions of people live narrow, frustrated lives simply because they doubt themselves. As a result, they doubt life in general, and many oppose change, yet change is the one constant we can count on. People who say, I'm going to stay young at heart, they welcome change. They see it as new opportunities for fulfillment. Attitude is powerful and can bring about marvelous results, but we need to train it patiently, day by day. Now, let's look at the attitudes of successful people. The top 5% who move from one success to another. These people, regardless of their profession, take the attitude that they can accomplish what they set out to do. They believe there's no reason why they can't be competent and successful. And this healthy attitude towards themselves extends to their view of life and their goals. You see, successful people aren't necessarily more brilliant than others. They've developed the right attitude. They expect more good than bad, more success than failure. And if you want something worthwhile, believe there are more reasons you can have it than reasons you cannot. Go after it, work for it, and most times, you'll get it. Now, our environment mirrors our mental attitude. If we don't like our environment, we need to change our attitude first. The world doesn't play favorites. It's impersonal. And adopting a good attitude affects us more than it affects the world. You see, consider the number of jobs lost, promotions missed, sales not made, and marriages ruined due to poor attitudes. Conversely, countless jobs are held but hated. Marriages are tolerated but unhappy. All because people wait for the world to change instead of changing themselves. Studies of successful people show they radiate confidence and assurance, expecting success and achieving it. You can spot these people by their demeanor and attitude. They act as though they belong to the top 5%, and it shows in their actions and results. A famous restaurateur was once asked, "When did you become successful?" And he replied, "I was successful when I was sleeping on park benches because I knew what I wanted to do and that I would do it." His attitude was one of success long before the tangible rewards came along. And remember, a person must first become, mentally and attitude-wise, what they wish to achieve. Act, look, and feel successful before the success manifests. Here's a test you can try for 30 days. Act towards the world and everyone in it with the attitude you want to achieve. If you want success, act as though you already have it. If you want respect, treat others with respect. Treat every person you meet as the most important person on earth. This attitude not only benefits them, but also helps you form a habit that will bring you amazing results. For 30 days, carry the attitude of the most successful person in the world. Notice how this attitude becomes habitual and how quickly your life begins to change. You'll find the irritations and annoyances disappear and opportunities start to appear. You see, the magic word is attitude. Keep these points in mind. Number 1, it is our attitude at the beginning of a task which more than anything else will affect its successful outcome. It is our attitude towards life which determines life's attitude towards us. We are interdependent. It is impossible to succeed without others, and our attitude towards others determines their attitude towards us. Before a person can achieve the kind of life they want, they must become that kind of individual. They must think, act, talk, walk, and conduct themselves as the person they wish to become. The higher you go in any organization of value, the better the attitudes you'll find. Your mind can hold only one thought at a time. Since there is nothing to be gained by being negative, be positive. The deepest craving of human beings is to be needed, to feel important, to be appreciated. Give it to others, and they'll return it to you. Look for the best new ideas. Someone said, "I've never met a person I couldn't learn something from." Don't waste valuable time broadcasting personal problems. It probably won't help you, and it cannot help others. Don't talk about your health unless it's good. Radiate the attitude of well-being, confidence, and a person who knows where they're going. This will inspire those around you, and good things will begin to happen. And finally, for the next 30 days, treat everyone you meet as the most important person on earth. If you do this for the next 30 days, you'll do it for the rest of your life. And I just wanted to mention the words of Walter Dale Scott of Northwestern University. Success or failure in any undertaking is caused more by mental attitude than by mental capacities. Friends, I care about you, I believe in you, and I know if anybody's worth it, you are. So let's pick some of this knowledge up today. Let's carry it forward. Let's put our shoes on, get moving. Let's take action today because we're worth it and we're going places. Together, we're going down the path that's going to lead us to the achievement of our dreams and goals so we can live the life we deserve to live. Have a beautiful day. I'll be back tomorrow with some really great stuff. It's going to be good. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.